Hi everyone, this is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop in Sydney, and I have a 5-card Lenormand spread that I'm going to do here, and I'm also going to add and talk about, I'm going to add what people on my Facebook group, the Lenormand and Cartomancy, have said about this spread. Okay, so this is my group on Facebook, so the Lenormand and Cartomancy group. Okay, and the spread that I put up there is this one, and the question is, tell me what this married couple think and feel about each other. Okay, so I didn't tell the group who the married couple is. I just wanted them to tell me objectively what they saw in a question about a married couple. Okay, so in the 5-card spread, usually the first 2 cards are more the past, okay, or the recent past. The middle card is the focus, and these 2 are more the future. Now, what you also do is, the focus card tends to be quite important, the way I read it, because it sort of gives you the kind of like the punchline, sort of. And then there's a thing called mirroring, like a mirror on the wall, mirror on the wall. So this one is a reflection of this one, and this one is a reflection of this one. And these 2 also pair up, especially, and then they all pair up as you go along. So these pair up, and that pairs up, and that pairs up, and that pairs up. And obviously you're looking at the symbols, and you're looking at how they interact. Now I'm going to give my interpretation first, and then the people online, I'll read what they've said. Okay, so first of all, if I was reading for a married couple, I would notice there's not many love cards. I would also notice that the main card for relationship is the birds. If you think of birds, birds pair up. So this one can be a pairing up of, like birds pair up to make a nest. But this deck is interesting because this deck is an old deck that I've recreated. And this deck actually has 3 birds, and I would take that into consideration when I'm doing a reading. The art on the card I also use. If we also notice this road, it's not just a road of 2, it's actually 4. So there's all these different directions to go. Okay, so I would say that, you know, they're paired up, but there's a lot of nervousness. There's a lot of decisions and directions that they want to go. There is luck in their relationship, but they're very independent, even self-serving, and the outcome is open-ended. Now the key, because it's not followed by anything, there's nothing in front of it, would indicate that to me it's still open-ended, their relationship. Okay, so I would say that there's nervousness, there's lots of decisions to make, lots of communication, but it's kind of going in every direction. There is luck there. There's a self-serving energy, what's in it for me, and it's open-ended. Okay, so now I'm going to read what other people have said online. So Janet wrote, one feels lucky, like she or he has snagged the other through cunning. So lucky through cunning. The other feels indecisive and ambivalent. So I'd say that that's it, indecisive and a bit of ambivalence there. Possibly from listening to too much gossip about the relationship in general. Yeah, so I can see that. Margot said they lie about how they feel. Lying. And because this is a question about love, the fox is deceptive. They talk up good things, they talk up good things, so they focus on the good things, but they know that it is untrue. Fox and key. So they talk up the good things talking, So she's mirrored those two actually, but they know that it is untrue, and she actually said a trail of lies, fox and road. So she's also paired those two, which is great. So a trail of lies. Very good. Paddy wrote, a couple who wants to change, who does not want to lock up the routine. So I would say that the fox is about having your own personal space and not wanting to be locked up in a routine. There are also temptations, like living for oneself. We sometimes think of living on his side. We sometimes think of living on his side. The discussions are lively. So discussions are lively. It is difficult to make common choices. So they can't make common choices. I think that's what she's referring to. But the couple manages to find agreements, which may be ephemeral. So they do kind of make it work, but yeah, ephemeral, it's a bit like it's still open-ended. Jane wrote, they fight a lot and are completely different in every way, but they use each other for each other's best interests. Like she needs him for money, and he needs her as a trophy wife. Okay, so that's interesting as well. Now, Denny wrote, they think they hit the jackpot. So that's kind of like the jackpot with each other. They think they hit the jackpot with each other, but it's not related to love. Each of them pursue and satisfy perfectly their own interests and needs, being with the other. So they're being with each other for their own interests and their own needs. They don't feel anything. At least one of them is surely having an affair. So she's picking up on an affair here, probably because of the fox. Possibly the road. The other thing I want to say about this one is the road has a queen insert. So that could be a woman as well, another woman, besides the female client. So Melania, it's about Melania and Donald. And yeah, so there's another woman possibly there too. So yeah, so this reading's about Melania Trump and Donald Trump and how they feel about each other. Okay. Sheila K wrote, birds next to crossroad. This couple have other relationships on the side. Clover Fox and Key, it is those lucky and sneaky affairs that works for them. So there's sneaky affairs. Tiffany says, betrayal and luck and scamming each other. It's pretty twisted. Magic said, why are they even together? It looks like they are wishing for the best. Wishing for the best. According to the clover, but everything else looks like a working at cross purposes. Yeah, I can see the cross purposes there. Okay. GM wrote, they are happier before, but they keep up the facade now. So they were happier before, but they keep up the facade now. Brandy wrote, he thinks she gossips and makes wrong decisions. Gossip and decisions. She thinks he's successful, but is cheating on her. Okay. But the relationship is optimistic for both of them. Okay. Sudhir said, clearly one person wishes to be independent from the restrictions and wants to have many options in love, the road. Okay. The other person realizes that being a little clever is the solution. Clover, fox, key. So being clever is the solution. And the key card often is the solution, but because the next card, there's no next card, I would say that the solution's still open-ended. Liza wrote, it's a marriage of convenience. Sophie wrote, they're talking about going their separate ways in a short time because infidelity was revealed. Interesting. Ross wrote, one feels lucky, Clover, to have a good partner, but the other fox is out for itself and is looking elsewhere for opportunities. Sonia said they would benefit from separating. It was meant to be for a short time, but it's become a dead end. One wants to run, the other wants to hide, but somehow they are lucky for each other. Interesting. Okay, so that's an example of a Lenormand reading with several different readers' interpretations. Okay, and I'll do some more videos. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will make more. This is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop in Sydney. By the way, this deck is called the Grandmother's Lenormand deck, and it's available through me, and I'll put a shop link, the link to my shop, in the comment section of this video. Alrighty, see you later.